Hey, good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Scotto's Garden, where the more we know, the better we grow. Zone 6, urban gardening. Absolutely beautiful morning here in the Gym City. I wanted to come to you guys this morning because I've been seeing it a lot and I've been hearing about it a lot. And what is that? Cucumbers. They're not fruiting and they're getting disease and stuff like that. And just real quick, guys, I just want to show you my number one way, my number one trellis, which I call a T-string trellis. And I'll show you why in a minute. And it solves a lot of those problems. A lot of people, I don't want you to get overwhelmed with all the comments and stuff about fertilizers. My cucumbers aren't fruiting. It must be your fertilizer. It must be this. It must be that. Well, we're going to start with the basic first. And the most basic thing is disease, and they're not opened up. They're restricted and they feel suppressed. And when they constricted and feel suppressed, you provide that room for disease. Not here, not at Scotto's Garden. We ain't got time for that. So I'm going to show you a real easy way. And even if your cucumbers are doing that now, you can still add a T-string trellis because it's really easy. I'm going to show you guys something real quick. I'm going to take this off. Now the T-string trellis that I use is simply 2 pieces of wood attached to one on top with some slats going across. These slats I found on the street. Somebody was throwing out a twin-size bed. So, of course, I took them out, pop, because they work great for this. This is really cheap, it's easy, and it's probably the most, it ain't no probably to it. This is the most effective trellis that I have ever used in my garden. It works great. It keeps everything nice, clean off the ground, free of disease. Like I said, it ain't even no place for disease to hide right here. And all you would do is, you would take your vines, each one of your cucumber vines, if you need to separate them now because they're all bunched up, then separate them and lay them down on the ground like that, each one. And then take you a string or some twine, get you a paper clip, and then hook each one nice and gently, bam, to where you want it to be at. Now what this does essentially is it keeps it off the ground. As you can see here, everything's off the ground, free, away from disease, as good as we can get it. It's nice and aerated. The air has a way to come through here. It doesn't matter how big our leaves get. They're not going to cover up any of the flowers or any of the spots that could produce fruit. And that's why you're not getting any, probably for the most part. All that other stuff that you hear, this and that and that and this, it probably starts here. And this T-string trellis will, I'm not going to say it's the number one cure-all, but probably 80 to 85% of all that other stuff starts right here. Like I said, it gives them a really nice airflow, and when the pollinators and stuff come through, they see each and every flower. So each and every node that pops up, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, they're just going to produce fruit, and fruit after fruit. The plant doesn't feel suppressed anymore and the flowers aren't fighting for light space and this and that and that and this. And they're also not providing that nice shelter for disease. No, it opens everything up. Everything has space, plenty of air, and they're all like, oh, and now the plant feels like, oh, and when your plant feels like, oh, it produces fruit. Simple as that. Keep gardening, keep growing. Follow, like, and subscribe at Scotto's Garden. Hey, if you don't got one, get one or make one. T-string trellis, it absolutely works wonderful. Air just flowing on right through there. You'll be able to prune real easy, and you'll be able to see the fruit and pop it on right off, no problem. If you need to adjust it, it's the easiest way to adjust anything. Just move the string. Keep gardening, keep growing, and get you a T-string trellis. Scotto's Garden, guys, out.